Hello, hello, this is Gemini, your friendly neighborhood spy. I'm here today to summon on this Legendary Remix banner. I'm going to be going for copies of Legendary Ephraim. My Legendary Ephraim is currently at +7, so I need 3 more copies of him to get him to +10. I'm only planning to go to the Spark today. And I think I'm going to pull full circle because I actually wouldn't mind getting like really anything on this banner. There's either heroes I like or there's heroes that have skills that I like for the most part. So yeah, I think we're just going to kind of pull full circles, but we will be sparking for Legendary Ephraim unless I somehow manage to get 3 copies of him on the way to the Spark. I'm pretty sure you don't need Fey Pass to spark on this banner, right? Because I don't have Fey Pass at the moment. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so yeah, it feels like it's been forever since the last time I actually made a video or summoned for this game at all, and it's not that I've stopped playing the game at all. I'm still playing it about as much as I always have. Sorry, I'm really tired right now, so if I misspeak a little bit, I apologize. No, I'm still playing the game as much as always. There hasn't really been anything I was that interested in the past few months, so I just haven't really had a reason to summon. Oh my gosh! That's cool! Very nice. And if only she had Mystic Boost 4, that'd be awesome. But she still has Attack Res Unity, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, nice! Awesome. So I've just been hoarding orbs more and more and more. So yeah, I've just been hoarding my orbs. And yeah. I'm getting very close to 5,000. I think I'll get there somewhere in December as long as nothing that I really, really want comes out in the meantime. Oh, that's cool. Otherwise, I'll just keep saving. Now, I am kind of, I'm looking to January right now, just because I'm a pretty big fan of Ronolf. And last year, when they gave Kaiza and Lyre New Year's ults, it made me wonder if he'll get one this year. And if Ronolf gets one this year, that makes me more optimistic that maybe Matthew will get an ult in August, kind of to follow up from Layla getting one in August last year. Which, of course, my last video that I made was the one where I was summoning for Layla, and I was so sulky. So disappointed that they put her on the banner without him, which I still think was dumb, but if they make up for it and they put him on the same banner next year, then I can forgive them. I have decided to go 100% free-to-play until they give Matthew an ult, though. That's just kind of a decision I had to make for myself, so I won't be buying Fey Pass. Hey, Shaz! I think it's the first time I've summoned a Shaz, which is cool. So I'm not buying Fey Pass. I didn't even buy it for Ephraim, even though he's one of my favorites. But I'll retroactively buy it just as soon as they give Matthew an ult. But yeah, as for this actual banner, I'm gradually working on building up merges for all of the different Ephraims. I only have one of them at +10 so far, and that's Brave Ephraim. My next closest is the duo with Leon, which is at +9, and I'm really glad that they were added into the regular summoning pool. I think that's awesome. So it's even technically possible I could summon them today. Not very likely, but it's, you know, within the realm of possibility, which would be cool. But both original Ephraim and Legendary Ephraim for me are both at +7. So my plan is just to keep summoning on all the remix banners as they come out whenever Ephraim's on them, and just pick up a Sparks copy of him. You know, until I get him to +10, which eventually we'll get there. Today, he should be at +8 by the end of this. And then we'll move on. And then we'll only need 2 more remixes. Sorry, if I say things that don't make a whole lot of sense right now, I am really, like, so sleepy. Oh, it was just a really long day at work. Not, like, bad or anything, just long. So I'm just very, very tired right now. Yeah, it feels weird to be summoning again, though, because I have not, other than free summons, I really haven't summoned at all since August. But it's, you know, it's nice. Summoning in this game is fun. I do always like summoning, it's just that it's not something I do very often. And that may be part of why I still enjoy it a lot, because it's kind of a rare thing for me. Alright, on we go. Oh. You know, I've wanted Legendary Ephraim, like, since he first came out, because I really like his bonus doubler ability. And would really like to take advantage of that, but I've just never gotten a copy of him. I actually have tried summoning for him now and then, but I've just never picked him up. So it would be really cool to get him today. I haven't summoned a Kent yet, which I'm a really big FE7 fan, so I always love to get, I'm always happy to see characters from that game, with very few exceptions. So I would love to get a copy of Kent while we're on this particular mission. Oh my gosh! I finally have him! Well, that's exciting. I love his art, too. Like, he just, man, this is some of my favorite art, I think. Like, it's just, it's so good. Finally, after all this time. I don't know how much he uses resistance. That's probably good for him. Nice. Awesome! I need to finish building up my Aries one of these days. So I, like, started building one when he came out, and I've just kind of neglected him ever since then. But he has, like, he has such great art. I also love his voice acting, too. And I'm sure his weapon is a bit dated at this point, but it was really good when it came out. And I'm sure it's still workable. I don't know if he's gotten... Has he gotten a refined yet? I feel like he must have gotten one. He must have gotten one, I'm sure. I just probably haven't looked at it. And I have a couple genealogy characters who I've trained up a bit. And have built quite a bit, but I could use a few more, so Aries would probably be a good project for me to work on. Yeah, as far as other things going on in the game go right now, I'm excited about the rearmed heroes being added. I haven't summoned for either of them. I just didn't really have any interest in the ones that we got so far. Especially since I'm trying to make sure I have a good horde for New Year's in case we do get runoff. And I always have to have, like, a horde beyond a horde so that I have the orbs for that Matthew ult that may someday come. So yeah, I just didn't feel like there was really anything that I needed from either of the rearmed heroes so far, but I'm really curious. Oh, cool! Nice! I have quite a few copies of Ike already, but, you know, I'm never mad at getting more. That's cool. But I'm very curious to see which other characters they end up making rearmed. I'm not surprised to see that they're coming out with these, like, new types of heroes that kind of let them rerun characters who are already in the game, like both Ascended and rearmed heroes. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with something else, too. Because for at least a few of the games in the series, we really are reaching the point where there's very few characters left to add. Not all of the games, some still have a lot to go. but a lot of the games have very few left to add at this point, so I'm really not surprised. I'm curious about how they're gonna bring back rearmed heroes too, because if I remember correctly, they're not in the regular summoning pool, so they're kind of in that status that the duo. Oh, cool! I have Dimitri already, but that's cool. I think I have this version of Dimitri already. Yes, okay, I did. But they're kind of in that status that duo Ephraim and Leon were in for a while, but they don't really have a way to return reliably. Like, seasonal units always come back at the same time every year, so even though they're not in the regular summoning pool, you know when they're coming back. Legendaries and mythics are always in rotation. They don't really have a home. Rearmed heroes, I mean. They don't really have a way to consistently come back, so I'm really curious to see what they do. Nice! Awesome! Wow, I'm getting some decent pulls. That's great. That's always the one thing with, like, pulling to the spark, is if you don't get anything on the way there and you end up having a really high pity rate. Because it's a great place to stop once you get to the spark. But if you didn't pull anything else by the time you got there, then you have a pretty good pity rate, so you probably want to keep going, but I'm not going to have that, at least, which is nice. What was I saying, though? I know I was talking about rearmed heroes. Oh, right, and the fact that I don't know when they'll come back. I'm wondering if they'll... I don't know. Maybe they'll kind of make, like, a... Oh my gosh! Hi, air! If only all those airs were Ephraims, I'd be done with summoning, but it's okay. I love getting some attack res unity. That's awesome, so... Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I'm really wondering if we'll, maybe they'll do something like a legendary banner that'll return, just a rearmed banner. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing them on things like, Hero Fests. Maybe they'll rerun on legendary mythic banners sometimes too. I don't know, but I hope they come up with something for them. Like, I get that they're supposed to be rare, to try to get you to summon for them, like, when they come out. And it's always kind of tough when there's, like, a hero who you just don't really have a way to get them, if you want to get them. It's not just a matter of waiting, like, you have no idea when they're going to come back. Always happy to get Muriel with her attack speed unity fodder. That's great. Okay, one more circle. And then we'll be done. But yeah, I don't know what the next banner is going to be. I'm wondering if it'll be maybe Fates, could be Radiant Dawn. Radiant Dawn's gone forever without getting a new hero banner. Could be Arcanea. And in either of those cases, I'm very curious to see if they have both a rearmed and ascended hero, if either one is an OC, versus if they're both characters from those actual games. I don't know, I'm just very, very interested to see what they end up doing. And that should be in a couple days by the time this video is out, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to put it on YouTube. It might even be announced by that point. So, yeah, really interested to see what they do. And we're going to end on that blue stone, so we'll see if maybe we get enough from there. And maybe this will be another error, who knows? Oh, no. Okay. Final pull, could it be an Ephraim? No, it's not an Ephraim, but... Oh, cool! It is the one I ship with Ephraim, so that's great. I might retroactively buy her her Resplendent as well. Because I love Orishal a lot, but I am, for now, free to play. Alright, yay! That's right. Alright, we are one copy closer. Getting a plus 10 Legendary Ephraim. I'm very excited. Yay! Alright, awesome! Very exciting. Got the thing, and that's it. Alright, well thank you so much for joining me. I'm really happy with how the summoning session went. So to everybody out there, take care of yourself, and have a good night. Gemini out.